Wait, let's see. Let's see. I seem to be streaming. Okay, this is Advent of Code, day 25. For the last days, I did absolutely 0 stars because they are way too difficult. But I'm still going to do my best because there is only one day left and I have committed so far, so might as well commit till the end. I mean, that's basically the definition of commitment. You're welcome. But yeah, for the last days, I think after I finish day 25, like, I don't know, maybe in a week or two, I'll actually go over all of those and look at the solutions. I'm gonna cheat to learn. Or at least that's how I see it. Anyhow, day 25. Still somehow without snow, you go to the last place you haven't checked, the center of Snow Island, directly below the waterfall. Here, someone has clearly been trying to fix the problem. Scattered everywhere are hundreds of water machines, almanac, communication modules, hoof prints, machine parts, mirror, lenses, and so on. Somehow, everything has been wired together into a massive snow-producing apparatus, but nothing seems to be running. You check a tiny screen and on one of the communication modules, error 2023. It doesn't say what error 2023 means, but it does have the phone number for a support line printed on it. Hi, you've reached Weather Machines and so on, Inc. How can I help you? You explain the situation. Error 2023, you say. Why, that's a power overload error, of course. It means you have too many components plugged in. Try unplugging some of the components. And you explain that there are hundreds of components here and you're in a bit of a hurry. Well, let's see how bad it is. Do you see a big red reset button somewhere? It should be on its own module. If you push it, it probably won't fix anything, but it'll report how overloaded things are. After a minute or two, you find the reset button. It's so big that it takes 2 hands just to get enough leverage to push it. Its screen then displays system overload. Connected component would require power equal to at least 100 stars. Oh, fuck me. Do I really have to do all the other problems before this one? Well, it's gonna be a short stream if that's it. Wait, how many components did you say are plugged in? With that much equipment, you could produce snow for an entire... You disconnect the call. You have nowhere near that many stars. Yeah, of course, the maximum is 50. You need to find a way to disconnect at least half of the equipment here, but it's already Christmas, you only have time to disconnect 3 wires. Fortunately, someone left a wiring diagram, your puzzle input, that shows how the components are connected. For example, this. Okay, each line shows the name of a component, a column, and then a list of other components to which that component is connected. Connections aren't directional, and both represent the same configuration. Each connection between 2 components is represented only once, so some components might only ever appear on the left or right side of a... So some components might only appear one on left or right side of a column. In this example, if you disconnect the wire between this and this, the wire between this and this, and the wire between this and this, you will divide the component into 2 separate disconnected groups. 9 components for this, 6 components for this. Multiplying the size of these groups together produces 54. Find the 3 wires you need to disconnect in order to divide the components into two separate groups, what do you get if you multiply the size of these two groups together? Okay. So... That already sounds tricky. And I only have 2 hours to solve this because I don't want to go sleep at an insane time during the week. Exclip, example, touch, main. Let's copy paste the boilerplate, like so. Actually, example. So I mean the dumb solution is doing a triple loop. I guess testing every single combinations and have some kind of checks to check if they are separated. But I'm not sure if that's efficient. I am not sure if that's efficient. Let's do Odin run. Yes. So okay, components, which is a map of string, and it's a map of string to a dynamic list of string. I think that makes sense. So for line in strings split. Oops, need to split lines iterator of S. I don't know. Origin, separator, and then connections. Strings, partition of line into this. Components, origin. It's equal to, actually, this could be string split, split connections by just a space. Components for in components do delete. Actually, we can do this, I guess. Yes, we can. Fnt println components like so. Example, let's see. That does not look correct. That does not look correct at all. And I don't understand how they are printing this. Oh, okay. My bad. How about now? So CMG, Q, this, and this. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. So the parsing is done. I wonder. So in this case, there is 13 possible this. So So this is only, I don't think it's that much. So 13 power of 3. Yeah, 2000, okay. But if I get the puzzle inputs, like so, and I do the count of inputs, yeah, that's gonna be a lot more. That's 7. So this is millions. This is about 2 billion. 2 billion iterations. Actually, that doesn't look that bad. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. But now I need a function to check how many groups are they in a graph. How to check how many groups in a graph. Count different groups using graphs. Nope, that's not it. Desmos. Okay, no. Oh yeah, but I should like just save Desmos because it's a cool program and I forgot it was called that way. Just how this webapps. Yes. Just give me this. Which graph I'm going to find all possible groups? Yeah. Yes, represent friendships. Yes. They are called connected components of a graph. Okay, let me disable dark mode. In graph theory, a component of an undirected graph is a connected subgraph that is not part of a larger connected subgraph. So this is my case where I have a graph like so, and I have a separate graph like so, and I need just an algorithm to check if they are actually separated. And I mean, definitions and all of that is cool, but I care more about algorithms. Yes, it is straightforward to compute the components of a finite graph in linear time. Okay, I still have 2 billion iterations on this, so maybe it won't be as straightforward. In terms of the numbers of the vertices and edges of the graph, in breadth first search or depth first search, in either case, a search that begins at some particular vertex v will find the entire component containing v and more before returning. All components of a graph can be found by looping through its vertices. Start a new whenever the loop reaches a vertex that has not already been included in the previous component, and state that it's already well known. So I didn't get that, but I understand. I guess since they say it's a simple breadth first or depth first search, I guess we just start at a random node and we try to explore the whole graph in whatever order we want. And if at the end of the exploration we haven't explored every single node from one node, well, it means that there is a separate clump in the graph, a separate group in the graph. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's it. And actually, that's not really powers of 3. Maybe I should. It's still my combination. So this is due to the. Just want to get a correct approximation into 3. And that is that even more? To the 8. 8 zeros. Okay, I'm terrible at math. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That is millions. Oh, okay, that's a lot less than this. But maybe again my math is bad. So okay, let's just do it and see if it takes a shit ton of time. What am I doing again? Ah yes. So for let's just call it C1 C, and this is yeah, okay. For C1 in components, and then the then we're gonna do something that is sad but practical. 3, 2, and this is do. So we have a triple loop, and we well, let's first print it at C1, C2, C3. Let's do this for the example, and this should be then run. This should be everything and combinations, and this should be is that Python? Yes, that's exactly the number I want. But what if I do if C1 equals C2 or C2 equals or C1 equals C3? I guess they need to be different, right? Huh. Or C2 is equal to C3. I think they need to be different. Continue. We ignore the cases where they are when they are different. And so I need to quickly check this 13. Is my math accurate? It's definitely not. God damn it. So, okay, I guess there is less, but there isn't as much less as I hoped. So yeah, it will maybe be tricky for the real inputs, but definitely manageable for the example. And so we need to have a function called, I don't know, as multiple groups, and then the first is proc, and at the first argument it takes, I don't know, let's call it, let's just call it components, map, string, which is this string, and returns a boolean, like so. And what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I guess I need a random key from it, like oops. Depth first search. I guess we can create a sub procedure. Actually, we can call it rec like so, which also take components, but it takes occurrence, which is a string, and it takes a visited, which is a set of strings, like so. Yes. And here we do, so we have defined the recursion function, and what we need is do visited is equal to, well, what I just did, like so, and then defer delete visited, and make the compiler happy for now. Return rec components. For the start, let's just put a boilerplate whatever here. A hard-coded value here and just do visited. And I think we want to give the a pointer to this actually. Maybe we can actually give a pointer to this as well. Or whatever. Okay, and so what we do is if currents in visited do return I don't know, do we return false, do we return true? Not really. Actually, this one won't return anything. We just return and we just do the recursion like so, and we do for we have to check that the length of visited return len visited is equal as is different than len of components. So if we visited a number of nodes that is different than the actual number of nodes, we return false. That makes sense. That makes sense. Then I don't know. I don't know. For I guess we'll need to iterate over neighbors. Neighbor in components current. And then we do the and we need to set the current one as visited. And we need to do the recursion on all components, of course, and on neighbor and still give the visited thing. If we ignore that, let's first do a test with has multiple groups of components, like so. So it's 1, which it shouldn't not be. Okay, maybe. Why is it 1? I'm so confused. This is a boolean, man. This is a boolean, man. What are you? Ah, fuck me. It's I piped it to word counts. Okay. Okay, so here it says that it does not have multiple groups. And what was the example again? So if you disconnect the wire between this and this, and the wire between this and this, and the wire between this and this, you will divide the components into 2 separate disconnected groups. How would I remove the connection? I guess I can, for now, just copy the example. Disconnected. Example disconnected. And then he wants to remove the connection between, what did he say? H, fx. He should really start using like decent name. Oh, and oh fuck, that's annoying. Oops, bumped the mic. Because it's annoying because like this label doesn't appear in the list of labels here. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, he did say it. He did say it. let's just let's first do an assert here because I don't want this current in components. Let's assert this because I want it to crash if it okay, thank you. And next I want to fix my parsing so that it understands this, and I guess this will be a dynamic then array like so. Iterator, we can make this an iterator, and we can do append to this, and I want to append I don't know, C like so, and we do this at the beginning. Here we will have a do, here we need to remove this, and here we need to do for C in like so. And I think I need to build this. But I think I also need something else. I need component origin this, and I need to do. Actually, that's gonna be a map to a map. This is this is not the easiest data structures. Variable to components. Okay. Wait. So I don't need to open the this, and I need to do this is equal to this. And origin is cannot assign to a value of map this. Yeah, this is the same error as I got, I don't know, on day 18 or 17. And this was really annoying to change. Cannot assign to the value of a map. That is unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay, back to dynamic arrays, I guess. Back to dynamic array like so. And then what we want is as well do, but what we want to do is if we need to import slice any of in components origin like so C, and it's if not any of we append it like so, and this is here we need to say fuck it, it's a dynamic thing, here, and we need to do the opposite as well. If C and origin and C origin. Okay. Fuck, doesn't work. Does not work. Let's C components do println C println CN. Oops, switched around the thing. Oh, okay. Fuck. If not any of hello. Okay, it does enter this. Does enter this false, so it is false, and then it happens, but the happen does not work. The happen does not work. That's a shame. That is a shame. Oh là là. Is there some kind of weird priority like so? Nope. Oh là là. I ran into this issue quite a few times in Odin. I mean, it does a copy somewhere, but I'm not sure where. That doesn't work. And that does not work, of course, because there is no... Why cannot I assign to value a map? This is really annoying. Why are you doing this to me, Odin? Dynamic array. Inject unordered. Actually, this unordered remove can be very useful since we are using this list as a set, essentially. But that's not what I want for now. Delete, append, reserve, resize, shrink. Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Ah là 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 là. This is really annoying. So, happen to this. Yeah, I wonder why it does not. Actually, since I haven't assigned anything to this key, isn't this like or else? OS exit 1. Let's see, maybe it should crash, no? What is the return of this? Doesn't the happened thing... Nope. Doesn't the happened thing have a return value? I don't know. Happened lm. Yeah, it has. It has. Wonder why it doesn't work with or else. Question is not used. Ah, he wants me to. Okay. I mean, can I do this? Yeah. Okay, he wants me to do this. Okay, so the happen succeeded. Oh, this is really confusing, Odin. I happen to it, but it's always empty. So I guess this is like a reference to it. And can I not get a reference to it? Yeah, of course I cannot dereference it. So no, yeah, it's a copy, but like println f and components origin. So it modified f, but it did not modify this one. Oh la 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 la. This is pretty annoying. I guess, I mean, Odin is annoying me, but I guess I can go back to the first thing I did. Me still at day 11. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it while they're still possible, because I haven't been able to do any day for like the 5 last days. I remember at the beginning, I was young and naive. I had fun, I was hopeful, and now it's just frustration and like a perpetual ego check. So so it's less fun. But yeah, 25, 25, 24. Yeah, I don't know. I kinda did 23. I did the first part of 23. Let's go. But but yeah, now I just want to end the suffering, and but yeah, just keep pushing until day 25. Even if you don't succeed, it's still you still learn a lot of stuff. Maybe next year. Yeah, I think. I mean, since I've been doing Advent of Code for like 3 years now, but the problems seem to be kind of similar year to year. So I think what I will do for this year is actually after I'm done, because like for all of the days that I've done so far, I haven't like looked at anything besides the description and like Wikipedia and stuff. What I mean, I haven't looked other people's solution, or like even like had like hints or so, and so on. Which is, I mean, nice of course for a challenge. But I think after I'm done with this one, I will start just cheating on the one I didn't succeed. I mean, cheating, like still understanding the code, you know, like, but like reading other people's solutions so that I can learn actually. And maybe actually next year I will have enough knowledge to actually solve all of them, hopefully. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Sounds like a lot of time, but I'm already too invested in this, so might as well. What is it called? Like a cost thinking policy? Cannot. Cost thinking policy. I cannot spell English, but sunk cost policy. Okay, yes, that's it. It's decision making in sunk cost, also known as retrospective costs. Yeah. The labyrinth one was painful. I have to rewrite all my code. The labyrinth one. You mean with where you have to chase the bunny in the like the metal thing? Because there is like multiple labyrinth one. But since you're at day 11, I guess that's the bunny one. Huh. Yeah, the pipes. But isn't that like day 17 or something? I don't remember, but yeah, I do remember this one was annoying. Especially part 2, that I, well, didn't succeed, where you have to find the holes in the map. 25. 25, back to 25. So my idea was, so I don't have a complete thing, and Odin is annoying me. I mean, it's not annoying me often, which is nice, but it's sometimes And yeah, that's the part I'm stuck on. Yep. Well, if you have a solution, as I say, I'm gonna try to learn from other people, so feel free to tell it to me because I have no clue. My initial ID, is that day 11? I forgot which day it is. Because, yeah, I don't know, I had some ideas for this. One of my ideas was doing a float fill, but since there is a possibility of a gap that of size 0 at some places, like float fill, the float fill algorithm seems tricky. I have a solution in mind, but I need to record the whole thing. Ah, yeah, that's not fun. And my other idea was like start from 0 and then assume like you're outside, and then every time you encounter a pipe, you say, oh, you switch, you toggle a boolean variable that says inside, and then inside, and then you encounter a pipe again, and you say, oh, flip the thing, I'm outside, and so on and so on. But I don't know, I did it like manually, and it doesn't work. Day 10 part 2. It's day 10. So yeah, I wanted to try to do a float fill, but I don't know. That seemed like too much effort. That seemed like too much effort. And yeah, I tried to do some very minimal examples to see if my algorithm would work, but they definitely wouldn't. So yeah. Yeah, I want to do float fill, but replace every tile of the maze with a 3x3 tile conversion beforehand. Oh, yeah, I see. And actually, yeah, that's not too bad actually. That sounds overly complicated. I mean, I guess not so much because like, I guess making the map would be hard or like annoying, but like then the float fill algorithm would be really easy. And the counter side is you keep the map as is, but the float fill algorithm is really annoying. So I guess it's like a pick your poison kind of situation. But I store the whole maze as a single VLA. Ah, yeah, that's gonna make your stack explode, I feel like. And so you're doing it in C. That's cool as well. It's day 10. Yeah, like what counts C input. Yeah, if you do that times 9, I don't think that fits in the stack. Yes, C, good language. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But Advent of Code is a nice opportunity to learn new languages, so I took it and learning Odin right now. But yeah, I mean, I guess doing a malloc instead of a VLA isn't too bad. Huh? 25. So all in run. I have this, but now I have to. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, let's do it. For C neighbors in components, we want to. Okay, let's do components copy is equal to new clone of components, and we want to iterate on the copy. I need to give it another try. IG. What does IG mean? I know most of the abbreviation in English, but never see so IG before. Wait, that's Instagram. I guess. Okay, I guess. for neighbors in this, and then we do for n in neighbors. Boom. We do if n not in components. Fuck man, this is annoying me already. This is annoying me already. Why does Odin does not want to like have nested maps? It's so, I mean, I guess you can, but like, it's not fun. Why is it not fun to do nested map in Odin? What kind of programming do you do for a living? I do, I don't know, software engineering, but like, I mean, I don't know, it's in like an innovation company who specializes in computer vision and robotics. And it's called Smart Technics. Like the innovation company inside of the bigger company, which is retail oriented. And yeah, we do cool robots and cool camera stuff. And I'm there to so there is like the computer vision engineer that writes well code for like have a good algorithm to recognize stuff on the cameras, and I do like either the DevOps part, or I help them with writing good code, testing and so on, or like do the database connection and also some website stuff, backend and so on. Cool. Low-level languages. Not really. The lowest level I've done is C++. Like since it's like innovation, but like we want to go as fast as possible, of course. And if you want to go to develop a product as fast as possible, you have to. You're obviously not going to rewrite everything from scratch in low-level languages. You're gonna buy a solution that already exists, and so sometimes we rewrite stuff more low level, but a lot of times we buy stuff and try to plug it in our system and see if it's fast enough, because well, we just don't have time to write stuff at a low level, which I think makes sense if you want to go fast as a company. I mean, it's unfortunate for me because I would like to do these kinds of stuff, of course. Who wouldn't? But yeah. Whoops, that's me. How about you? What do you do for a living? Are you planning on doing more advanced C videos? Yes. But I've started work again, so I have less time on my hands. But I have a couple of ideas. This is my to-do list. I have like constant. I don't know. Some of these ideas are garbage, so I'm not sure. Already, Valgrind shouldn't be in this playlist because it's not related to C. But that sounds like a very interesting video to a lot of people, I think. Detecting memory leaks, declaring constant struct with like field naming, but that's not really advanced. But I don't know. Still cool to know. I don't know. One on endianness would be nice, and like how to use a standard library to convert between little and big endian, and just what endianness is and why it exists. Type punning would be a cool one, I think. I tried to do one with memcopy versus memmove, but I couldn't like make a good example for it because my compiler is too smart. Or the standard library is too smart. How to execute command more safely than with the system. Inline assembly would be a really cool one, I think, because like there is a shit ton of tricks to do inline assembly. extern C, kind of more C++, but yeah, I think it still fits. Like as a small video, restrict, which most people will probably never use, but you see it sometimes in the standard library, so it's still nice to know what it does. Complex numbers, of course, and the fact that you can actually return struct and have them as parameter, like as whole struct, not just pointer to a struct, which is a bit counterintuitive if you know the way C does function calling in assembly, because it does it in registers, and like it's a bit counterintuitive to pass structs because that are larger than 64 bits. So yeah, would like to clarify that. I don't know, but maybe some other ideas will pop into my mind later, but so far that's what I got. And I think that's already plenty of research and time to put in this. So yeah. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe I should diversify myself a little because not a lot of people watch this series, even though it's like a lot of fun to make. And it's definitely the stuff I'm the most competent at for teaching. Would still be nice to do other topics. Full stack web stuff mainly. I have a hard time getting excited about stuff that isn't product sized, for better or worse. What do you mean by product sized? Full stack web. But are you doing like the classical full stack web, like I don't know, PHP, JavaScript, Python, or are you doing it in like cool weird technologies like functional programming and I don't know, WebAssembly and obscure stuff like this? But Eddie Jocks and Bile, sorry, I butchered your name, but you have too much concerns for me next to each other. Yeah, if you have any idea for the advanced C series that you think would be cool to have, feel free to say them. I'm happy to take suggestions. But for this, okay, fuck it, let's do this. Even though this is going to be extremely annoying. So, for con in this. Okay, I'm already struggling with just the parsing of it and making them up. Maybe I should just use Python. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Like a whole app service consumer product, just not React. I'm messing around with WASM though, but JS is really fast. Just say that JavaScript is really fast. Come on, you're trolling. Don't say that. You said really fast, not just fast, just really fast. Okay. I see you trolling. Oh la la. Glad I catch that, huh? Maybe practices like multidimensional packed array. Packed array. No, packed struct. That's one more idea actually. Although it's not like standard and it's different compiler to compiler, but yeah, I know it's not your idea, but I just thought of that because you just said the word packed. I think it would be nice to packed structs. I think that's a nice one. Multidimensional packed array, small size operation, arena allocator. Small size optimizations. Small size optimization. Do you mean like, for example, you can replace powers of 2 by a left shift or stuff like this? Or what do you mean by small size optimization. And multi-dimensional packed array. I've never... I don't know, sounds like a fancy term. Or a multi-dimensional packed array. Copying data between WASM and browser.js is painful though. Yeah, I've never really done... I quickly tried WASM in Rust, but... So yeah, there is just Rust. There is no JavaScript copying between the two. Packed array. Packed versus unpacked error. That's wait, I'm getting weird result because this is like Verilog and like multidimensional array packing. Oh, so packed is just like putting a 2D array into a 1D array and then addressing it by doing like the row times width plus height or something instead of just having 2 square brackets. Okay, yeah, I know that. I had no clue that it was called multidimensional packed array, but yeah, could do an episode on this. Yeah, I guess it's something I learned. Dimensional packed array. 2D array into a representation into a 1D array. But so is 2D array used while still being by abusing the pointer size feature. Oh, so maybe it's not what I think actually. Is it what I'm typing on the screen right now? Like this? By abusing the pointer size feature. Pointer size feature. Use while still being a 2D 1D array in the back. So I understand that it's still 1D array in the back. Like it can be any dimension, like even 3D, but it's like backed by a 1D dimensional array. And I know we do this for like optimization reasons because, well, it's the array is not all over the place in memory. Instead it is in one contiguous block of memory, which is easier to put in the cache. But abusing the pointer size feature, that I have no clue. And the last one you say is an arena allocator. And yeah, I looked this up. The last time, but it seemed that it's just malloc. Like region-based memory management. I think malloc does this by default. Huh? I mean, like a decent implementation of malloc would do this by default. Or maybe region-based management is not actually arena. Arena. Okay, maybe this is actually a difference. A region is also called the zone area or arena or area. So, yeah. But I think this is maybe... I mean, I want to do a video on like custom memory allocators because it's definitely a very interesting topic. But yeah, I'm not sure that would fit in advanced C. I think it would be a series on its own because it's quite complex. Arena is creating a tiny allocator to store a pool of reusable objects. Ah, a tiny allocator to store a pool of reusable objects. Okay, I think I understand what you mean. So it's a more like, yeah, okay, I've never done this actually. And apparently, like, not everyone agrees on what an arena is in the memory management context. Just they are packed together on memory. So I guess it's just an array with a pointer to like a fixed size array that actually has a pointer to like the next I don't the next element that can be allocated, and it just allocates this like this. Isn't this just a dynamic array? Like, I don't get it. Because I don't know, in my head, the simplest way to do this is just add to the end of your pool, and when you remove one, but you can remove any of them. Okay, no, it's trickier. I guess, yeah, okay. I guess you could just iterate from the start every time. If there is a free spot, you pick that one. That would be my intuition. But yeah, that would be a cool stuff for me to learn about. I'm not sure since, as I said, I've never done it. I don't think I should teach about it. Maybe in the future, if I do an actual project with it and I get comfortable with it, I'll do a video. Arena allocator. Small allocator. Small allocator for pool of reusable object. I'll see. But yeah, those were good ideas. Thank you. I want to give up already. This is the first time I want to give up only on the parsing. Like, man. And I got hyped about advanced C now. Fuck. Okay, let's not give up so soon. That would be lame. That would be lame. That would be really, really lame. Using POSIX memline is my solution. They are just packed together in memory. POSIX memline. And what was I saw it like once, but never used it because I like to explore man pages in my free time because I'm a freak like that. But I don't remember. So it's actually memlines. Isn't memline just malloc but with a special alignment? Allocate size, bytes, and place the address on the allocated memory in memptr. The rest of the allocated memory will be a multiple of the alignment. Okay, so it's what I thought. It ensures alignment indeed. I'm still failing to see how that would be useful in the context of an arena allocator. Or are you still talking about 2D arrays, like array packing thing? Why would you want to align memory for an arena allocator? Yeah, no clue. What is Veloc? That's a new one as well. The absolute Veloc, but round the size The obsolete function block allocate size and returns the pointer to allocate in memory the pointer. Multiple of page size. Oh, okay, so just. Ah, now for the AOC. For the advent of code. But yeah, all of those are deprecated, so I might as well just not learn about them. It would be smarter. There is aligned alloc and POSIX memline. Okay. Nice to know those exist. So, how did I do this last time? Was it in 18 that I had to do this? I remember that it was an annoying one, but I don't remember. Memline is but not POSIX memline. Yeah, I saw. There is a there is huge deprecated before, so don't worry. I saw. And I guess you get a compiler warning if you use them. Or at least that would be nice if it does. Okay, on which day did I had a map that I needed to I forgot the what was it? 17 maybe? Or that looks like 17 indeed, but no. No, it's not 17. 18, I just looked at it, I think. Because I know it's something annoying that I had to do last time, and I would like to avoid doing it again if possible. I would like to avoid doing it if possible. No. 25, main.odin. So, components. Origin. And I do, I don't know, let's call it V because I don't care, and let's do V. We add the connection like so, and then we do this is equal to V. Does that work? Yes. Does that work? Do I get a map of maps? It seems to kind of work. I mean, it's strange. For C and in components, do CN. So, cat example. So JQT, you're here and you have the correct ones indeed, okay. And now we need to do the exact same thing, but for con here, and then we do instead origin here, and we do con here. That is disgusting, but hopefully that works. And so the one I wanted is H something. No, this is terrible. 25 HFX, where are you? This one, alright, and this one is present this time, okay. Okay, I'm not very happy with this kind of thing, but whatever. I do not have a choice. So let's do this and do this map string expect like so. Let's copy this type and make it components, but I'm not going to have Is this how you declare a type? I think it is. Yes, it is. Yes, okay. Then what I need to do is I think this code should still be okay. Components current neighbor will be the key. Odin, for fuck's sake, Odin run. True. Fuck. Actually, yes, that's this way. Now, can I do cat example disconnected? The example disconnected, like so. Now I need to check this function disconnect hfx with PZL. This one, the next one we need to divide is and so if we run it on this, but we run it on example disconnected, like so, this should still be false, yes. Next, we cut the connection between BVB, between BVB and CMG. So this, yes. And if we run it, this should still be false. But when we finally cut the connection between NVD and JQT. Okay, it's this one. This should return true. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, so, I mean, hallelujah. I did like only 20 lines of code, but I don't know. This exhausted me. I don't know why. This exhausted me. I don't know why. And I need something. Just need to pick a random because I don't want to hard code this. So I just want to do start is a string like so, and I don't want to do and again it's a bit of a weird thing, but I don't know how to get a random key from a map. So I'm just gonna do an iteration, I guess. Con isn't actually a thing. In components do, let's just do start is equal to C, and then we break. And this is start. Which again, not really pretty, but you know, it will work, I think. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And so if it's back to the example, it should be false. Yes, okay. Then can I finally do my disgusting loop, my disgusting triple loop, like so, and then I need to cut connections here. I need to components clone is equal to new, it's new clone of components, like so. Declare a name. Nice, I need to assign it. Okay. So I made a clone of it, and here I need to remove stuff. That's gonna be annoying again. Am I going to have to do like this whole thing? I don't want to do this whole thing. Defer, delete, components, clone. To match the given arguments. Can do this? I mean, it's a map, no? And delete map is here. And what is the type of this? Ah, it's a pointer. Okay, my bad. Is there a convenient way to clone a map? Clone. Clone. Is there a convenient way to clone the new clone? Allocate the clone of the value passed to it. The resulting value of the type will be a pointer to the type of the value passed. But is it like a deep copy or a shallow copy? I guess there is only one way to find out. Which is to try it. Then I need to delete key inside of components clone, and the key we want to delete, actually it's 4. So C1, so we have each possible combination of 3 of those. Huh, fuck. Actually, I think it's maybe not as easy as this. It's not like a triple loop, it's like 6 loops if I want to do every single possibilities, I think. Because it's like every single combination of cut possible. But it's like we have to do 3 cuts, and like every single combination will be a combination, so I don't print. What was this? So there is 13 of them, and so it's 13 into 2. So it's this times 3. Actually, that seems fine. What was the other? The other was something like this, I think. And this is times 3. Ah, this is about a billion, I guess, which is still kind of fine. So, I mean, my math is probably very off, but it should maybe be okay. And am I sure that this stupid triple loop won't work? Am I sure that this stupid triple loop won't work? BCDF. Ah. Oh là là. Okay, I'm too tired. It's 10 p.m. I don't want to wake up late again. So I'm gonna do the smart move, which is taking a shower and going to bed. I read. Still was nice to get some ideas for advanced C, which I will definitely continue. But yeah, Advent of Code, I'm sorry, but it's too hard, and I'm too tired. And I don't have enough time as well. So yeah, for another day. Anyway, see you!